All right, welcome to the stream. We're gonna check out Raiders of the North Sea Digital. It's my first time launching this thing up here, so we're gonna check it out. I've played the board game a few times. Has been a few weeks, but I have one of the expansions. I have the what is it called? The playmat version of the board, and I have the other expansion on the way. I do love this game, love worker placement games, so thanks to the folks over at Direwolf Digital for sending over a code so I could take a look at this game. So I'll do my first look here on Twitch. We'll be playing this for a little bit. I'll go through the whole game and then eventually play for some YouTube videos later, I guess. So yeah, we're going to take a peek at this thing here. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, we have local, what do we got? Local, online, and active games. So my understanding is this is available. I got this on Steam, but this is available on Nintendo Switch, Android, and iOS, and it's all cross-platform play, supposedly. And the other cool thing they have in the board game, or in the digital version that I don't have in the board game, there is a campaign in the digital version, and obviously you can play solo against AI opponents, which we'll be doing here for sure. As you can see, there's some leaderboards, challenges, friends, more games. Let's check the settings here, actually, make sure. Let me know if the music's too loud or the sound effects are way too loud or anything like that. I don't know if we can change them that much, but got some settings here, options, so we can only mute the music or mute the sound, there's no volume slider. But that's okay. I can mess with it in the streaming software, so either the music and the sound effects have to be either off or the same volume, I guess. Play cinematic on startup. No, we can turn that off for now. Fast opponent animations. Nah, we won't speed that up. Alright, what do we got? Rules. Anything different in the rules in this digital version? So you're basically a Viking in this game, and there's worker placement. But the twist on it, which is cool from any other worker placement game I played, is you place a worker, do the action, and the spot has to be open for you to place that worker. And then you pick up a different worker on the board and you do that action. So you always have like one worker in hand kind of idea. So on your turn you do like two actions and it just keeps going around the table. There's no like reset, which some worker placement games you do a round, everyone goes around, they put all their workers, and then you have to like pick up all your workers, clean up the board, reset a bunch of spots. So there's like that slowdown between rounds. This just keeps going around and around the table, and I love the flow of it. I love the flow of the game and just how it plays. So it looks the same here. Aim of the game. Raiders of the North Sea is the aim of Raiders of the North Sea is to impress the chieftain by having the most victory points at the game's end. Victory points are gained primarily by raiding settlements, taking plunder, and making offerings to the chieftain. How players use their plunder is also vital to their success. The game ends when either one fortress raid remains, all Valkyrie are removed, or all offerings have been made. So there's an offerings pile where you can go to, I believe, the town hall, and you can trade in some of your plunder, some of the plunder. So that's like tokens you've been gathering, like gold and livestock and whatever, and iron, and you trade those in, and you get these little tokens that have points on them. And once the pile of those tokens is gone, game ends. Or there's 6 fortresses at the top, spots that you can raid, eventually getting there and building yourself up to be able to be strong enough to raid those. And once there's only one left where the other 5 have been raided, that triggers off the last round of the game. Or Valkyrie. Valkyrie are these black tokens that are spread out randomly in different spaces on the board that you can go to and raid. And once those are all gone off the board, that players have raided all the spots with them and collected them all. That also triggers the last round of the game where each player takes one last turn. Okay, so iconography. So we got victory points is the yellow, military strength is red. Yep, that's the same as the board game. Dice roll during a raid, so it's possible to increase your strength. So your military strength value, you'll build it up having armor, having hired workers, and you can roll dice to increase that strength on some of the higher rating spots on the board. There's Valkyrie, those are black tokens I talked about. When you raid a spot that has those and you collect them, they collect them like plunder, but they end up force you to kill a worker. Or a member of your crew, I guess that's what you call them in this, yeah. They're like little cards, guys on cards that you're kind of building up your crew that give you strength to help you go raid some of these places. That's a symbol for a card, symbol for silver, provisions. Provisions you need to feed your dudes as you go out raiding. And then we got the plunder, there's the iron, gold, and livestock, and then 3 different color types of workers. That's what you'll be placing down and picking up. Some spaces have color restrictions. Only workers of the matching color can be placed in these spaces, so we'll look for that circle. That example there says white and gray can only go there, not black. cards. Hired crew, and there's a crew card. So there's the cost and the strength. There you go. Name, crew action, town hall action. So cool part is I love games that have dual use cards, and this has that, where you can play the guy as a worker in your crew, limit of 5 in a crew, and he'll do this ability for you and add this much strength. Or if you're just like, I don't want to put him in my crew, they have an awesome ability, you can just play the card from hand like an action card and discard it just to do some cool action on it. So that's kind of cool. Love the dual use of it. Lots of choice. And workers, there's our workers. I don't think we need to read any of that. Starting the game. 71 townsfolk cards and 16 offerings. So that's that pile of offerings I'm talking about that needs to run out for you to trigger the end of the game. So tokens are placed randomly. And yeah, it's just a setup, but each player receives 2 silver and 1 black worker. Each receives 5 townsfolk cards. You must choose 2 to discard and keep 3. And a player is randomly determined at the start. What do we got here? Offerings. 16 offerings. Okay, so here's what offerings look like in this game. They're not like little tokens, obviously. It'll tell you what you need to spend to get this many victory points at the end of the game. And in the board game, when you take an offering, you kind of put it down face down in front of you, kind of hidden. So players see you purchasing them, but then to be able to track what you have is like near impossible, I'm sure. Especially if you keep doing them over and over. And it's a vital part of scoring victory points. It says to do so, players need to collect varying sets of plunder and silver as shown on each offering. Okay, cool. Supplies. Players are limited to holding no more than 8 silver, 8 provisions, and 8 cards in their hand at the end of a turn. However, they may collect more than this during a turn. There's no limit to how much plunder players may hold. Playing. Place a worker. Pick up a worker. Do the action. We already talked about that. So you either work or you raid. So there's a village at the bottom of the board. There's spots there. We'll explain them as we do them. And that's working. And then raiding is you going out and raiding settlements. There's the different buildings. Gatehouse. Draw 2 cards. This is all stuff in the village. So that's how you get cards drawn. This is how you play cards for that action I was talking about. Treasury. You can discard to gain some silver. Or discard 2 cards to gain gold. That's how you get some resources. The barracks. That's how you get members in your crew. That's those cards you play out of hand into your crew to help you going on raids. Armory. This is how you can get some more strength in the game by spending iron to do it efficiently, or gold to do it less efficiently. The mill is kind of interesting. You play different colored workers, all do you different benefits. So a white will get you 1 provision, and a gray will get you 2, and then the white will get you either 2 or a gold. Your choice. Silversmith. So with the black worker, early in the game you have black more often. They will be getting you more money than later in the game when there's some white and gray workers in the village, and they'll only be getting you 2 gold every time you go there. Longhouse, that's what I was talking about. The what the heck was I calling those? Offering tokens. That's how you get that, and then or you can trade in livestock to get provisions also. And looks like that. Now raiding was the other option. So working. I guess it's not. They didn't put it that way in here, but so raiding is the other thing. You need a large enough crew. You need enough provisions and gold, depending on the requirement of the place you're going to raid, and the required color of worker. And each settlement has a different set of requirements. So harbors are the earlier ones that you can hit up pretty quick. They don't have any way of getting extra victory points. They just always give you 1. And just seeing if there's anything different from the board game here. So scoring, there are 3 different ways to score victory points during a raid. You can get it through military strength, through hired crew, and plunder and Valkyrie. Military strength, each settlement except for harbors offers 2 or 3 levels of victory points. Okay. It just explains the rating. We'll see that though when we go through it. Some hired crew have additional victory points, like this one for example. Gain 1 victory point when raiding a monastery. And plunder. I think only some things are worth. After scoring victory points, players pick up their new worker and add plunder to their supply. Once all plunder has been taken, players can no longer raid that particular settlement. Plunder is worth victory points at the game's end. It also can be spent throughout the game. Yep, we know this. There's that Valkyrie. So there's a Valkyrie track. Yeah, on the Valkyrie track. So each time you're killing guys taking these Valkyrie tokens, eventually you can get up to making it worth, if you're on that track at the highest, you can get 15 points at the end of the game. So you can only get up to a max of 7, which is 15 victory points. And end the game. And we talked about that already. And victory points. So once the game is ended, players score additional endgame victory points based on that Valkyrie track we talked about. The Armory track, where you're trying to get extra strength from. Offering tiles, and then some hired crew give you victory points. And then you get some victory points for some of your plunder. So iron is worth 1 victory point, gold is worth 1, and 2 livestock for another 1. And then you add them up. Oh, okay, to access the Armory and Valkyrie track, select the boat icon to the left of your current score. That is good to know. I'm sure I would have been lost looking for that. Okay. Let's go to guard FAQ. No. All right. We're good. Yep, we're on the right language. Log in. I don't have a login, but we can do that later. Oh, active games. Oh, you gotta log in. All right. Interesting. Well, let's play around solo first. I can set up an account in a bit, and we can go online and try to play some people, including you who is watching. If you have a code, if you have the game installed on PC, Steam, Android, or iOS, supposedly we can play across platform, so that's a possibility. I have no friends because I need to sign in. Okay, let's just do local. Let's do the tutorial. Why not? Why not? I mean, nothing looked different in the rules for a compared to the tabletop game, but I mean, hey, I haven't played this game in a bit, so let's see if there's anything that I'm forgetting. Hail, great warrior! The chieftain needs you to bring prosperity to our village. Prepare your ship and raid a nearby harbor for its plunder. I like the graphic design here. This looks clean and colorful. Very nice. You begin the game with 3 townsfolk cards in your hand. You will recruit some of them into your crew to go raiding. Great. Each turn, you will place a worker and pick up a different worker. Drag your current black worker into a building with an empty spot to use that location. I think I'm going silversmith here, because you need money to hire crew. You can't hire crew without paying them. Hire crew using silver from the silversmith. Ooh. There you go. Alright, now I pick up a worker. So take a different one. This will also activate the building, the same as placing worker. These guys are all jumping. They want me to take them. So might as well just hire a dude now. I mean, I don't know what I have in my hand, but whatever. To raid for valuable plunder, you must have a crew for your ship. The barracks allows you to hire townsfolk cards for your crew. Continue. Alright, so we got the strength and the cost. Crew cost silver to recruit. They provide strength and are used to score points in some raids and or an ongoing ability. So this one will gain 1 additional provision at the mill. That's pretty nice. Pay 1 less silver when hiring crew in the barracks and draw 1 additional card in the gatehouse. This guy, I love this guy in the normal game. But for now, we're just in a tutorial, so let's just let's get this guy going. Hire. Oh, I already have some crew, it looks like. I have 3. Awesome. Well done. And every turn you place 1 black worker, I guess, whatever. 1, and pick up another. Now we're ready to raid. Continue. What of us? How's it going? Ooh, didn't realize there was a digital version of this game. Probably my current favorite worker. Yes, I love this game. It's a toss-up for me between Architects, though, and Champions of Midgard. All 3 of those games I'm in love with. I love them. But, yeah, this game's awesome. Pan up to view nearby settlements. Click and drag within the world to pan. Yeah, this game came out like about a month ago. I think they released it. I know they had it at Gen Con when I was there. They had a booth and they were like had it on a bunch of devices to show it off. So each settlement you raid has requirements to raid. You'll need the crew and provisions shown. Okay, so yeah, you just need that much crew, and I have 3 now because I didn't realize I already had some, and you need that much provisions to discard to go there. Awesome. When you raid a settlement, you'll take the valuable plunder. Of course, we know this. And you drag your worker to the harbor to raid it. Each raid requires that you spend a certain number of provisions. Yep. Okay, so let's go. I don't know, they're both the same. but one uses less. Actually, I can't see them all. Let me see if I can. Yeah, so see, like, I obviously want to go for the one with more on it. So it's either one of those. But if you see one uses less provision, so let's go for that, right? How do I place it? I just place it on. Oh, I picked the actual spot. Boom. That's cool. Is there an AI with the game, or do you have to play with others? There is AI. I've only read about it a little bit before going live a few minutes ago. This is my first time opening the game, so this is me just playing through the tutorials that it was prompting me with at the beginning. But yes, you can play against AI. There's even a campaign mode. They've added a 10-game campaign you can play through. On top of the tutorial, on top of playing AI, you can also play cross-platform, supposedly, against iOS, Android, Switch, and PC. Supposedly all work together. Yeah, so so far it seems cool. But I'm literally, you're here just like a few minutes after I went live, so. And I've not played it before, so. Played the tabletop version, obviously. Yeah, have that, but. Okay, so congratulations, a successful raid. I did it, yes! You finish this tutorial. In your next tutorial, you'll learn more strategy and compete with a rival chieftain, or rival for the chieftain's favor. Okay, so we'll play against some AI here in tutorial number 2. So let's just get this done. Would you like to play a second? Sure, why not? The chieftain wants you to raid a harbor, an outpost, and a fortress. This time, you'll be competing for victory points with another raider. May the strongest prevail. So here's my victory points down here, obviously. There's my cards. Toggle between your crew and townsfolk here. Okay, let's see. You've been given a crew member and some starting supplies. Fill out your crew and raid a harbor. So first, let's look at the harbors. So our crew is one lonely dude who gives me 0 combined, what does it say? Combined crew and armor value. So this is my current strength. And how do I see his ability? If he gives me, what's this? View the armory and Valkyrie tracks. Okay. That's cool. So I'm going to hide those. So one guy in my crew, and then I can flip to my hand, which tells me I have 3 cards. But how do I see... Oh, is this him? No. Oh, it's just a tutorial guy. First, we must raid a harbor to impress the chieftain. Yeah, same thing it was telling me. I just wish I knew this guy's ability. Where am I not looking? And this is a look at, I guess... Oh, quickly look up to the settlements? What's up here? My rival raiders. Oh, hold on. There you go. Do I just need to hold it over him for a little bit longer? Yes. Impatient. I'm so impatient. Yeah, okay, there you go. I like right-clicking, left-clicking. I don't know. Okay. Anyways. Alright, so he's a grave digger. If killed on a raid, gain a gold. Swap a 1 hired crew member with a card from your hand. Okay. But that's only if you play him, obviously. So we just want to go for one of these cheaper ones. So either I need 1 more crew, and I already have the provisions for this one. There's some gold there, yeah. Okay, so let's... What do we need to hire a crew? What do I have in my hand? So I have the recruiter. Play 1 less silver when hiring a crew in the barracks. Gain 1 additional provision in the mill. Okay, let's just get the tutorial done here. Yeah, let's just go to the barracks. And we'll hire this guy. Sure. Done. Can I move around with WASD? No, you can't. So it's literally like made for a touchscreen here, I guess. So I'm only able to drag. Okay. Let's then pick up. I don't know, what do we want? Treasury, discard, get some silver. No. What do we got in our hand? Gain 2 provisions. All players must give you 1 silver. I don't know. Let's just do the town hall. Some townsfolk are better equipped to help from the village. Use the town's hall to use play effect on a townsfolk card, then discard the card. Let's just do this one. Gain 2 provisions. Done. Hildy's turn. Oh, just banging shields. What? Another raider trying to take my plunder? We'll see about that. Love it. Okay. Excellent work, raider. You have the provisions and crew to raid a harbor now. Does it kind of highlight which ones? Oh, okay, that's cool. As soon as you pick it up. Boom. I would assume this one. Let's do it. Let's go, recruits. Animation, that's awesome. I don't know if you guys can hear that. The guy's blowing horns and shields and swords clanging in my ear here. Excellent. You've raided the harbor and earned plunder. When you raid, you gain the worker. That was at the settlement and end your turn. Alright, cool. Hildy's turn. So I have a victory point. Hildy, you got nothing on me. Accelerating. She went there also. Got a victory point. We've taken a harbor. The chieftain will be pleased with our victory. Your turn. You have a white worker now. Some buildings, or a gray worker, sorry, gray worker. Some buildings provide different results depending on the workers used. Well, you don't say. Some workers give you access to new buildings. We'll use the gray worker to raid an outpost. Let's go ahead. Outpost up here. Okay. So I need another worker, more provisions. Oh, it tells you right there. To raid this space, you'll need 1 more provision and 1 more crew. Our next target will need more provision and crew to raid it. Yes. Alright. Yeah. So provisions and crew. I don't have... Silversmith doesn't get me as much there. Got this guy in hand. I need 3 to play him. I have 1, so I just need to get 2. Let's just go here and get her done. Okay, and then provisions. Yeah, sure. Raiding is hungry work. The mill provides much needed provisions. That it does. Hildy's turn. She gets more provision because she used a gray worker there because I opened it up for her. That's okay. That's okay. So what do I need still? How do we just... So we need 3. So I need a gray worker still. So I have to end it with a gray worker. So let's go hire that crew. Boom. Oh, I forgot it costs less, doesn't it, for hiring? Because of my other guy's ability. Yeah, playing 1 less silver. So that worked out. Yeah, because he was 4. Perfect. Okay, then... How am I looking now? I need that gray worker only, so what do I want to grab with that? So one of these 2 and get some more silver, or I like the idea of provisions. Let's do that. Go ahead, Hildy, you can do it. She's raiding the harbor. Has 2 victory points. My turn. So let's Raid an outpost. Ooh, Valkyrie. Let's go. Some gold. That's awesome. Oh yeah, and rolling the dice. Oh, I got 8. 3 extra victory points. Forgot all about that whole business. When raiding more challenging settlements, you'll need strength to score victory points. You'll also roll dice to increase it. When you raid a settlement with Valkyrie, you must lose a crew member. For each Valkyrie taken, don't despair from them though. Don't despair for them though. They go into Valhalla, and you'll score victory points for each crew that dies after the first. If killed in a raid, gain a gold. Yes, yes. That's why this guy, sure. Beautiful at 4 victory points. Suck it, Hildy. Your turn. You've gained a white worker for your last raid. This gives you the ability to raid a fortress. Let's take a look. Boop, 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 boop. Whoa. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that snow. Wish my board game did that. The fortress. You'll need gold, provisions, and crew to take it down. On this raid, we'll roll 2 dice, adding to our strength. So, can we get more strength going? Let's try. Or let's just get it done to get this tutorial over with. Okay, so I have a white worker. Let's see, what do we need? We need 2 more crew at least. Alright, let's get some beefy crew going. I have none in hand. So that seems like a gatehouse play. But provisions right now with the white worker would be good. And then what? Silversmith for some gold? Yeah, let's just build up. My turn, alright. So let's go for some cards. Great raider like you has options. Use the gatehouse to draw 2 cards. Of course. Ooh, a 4 strength or big body here. Gain 3 victory points at game's end. Force all opponents to lose a provision. I could play it for that. Take 1 for provision from an opponent, or gain 1 victory point when raiding at a harbor. Yeah, those are good. Then let's up our armory value here. Okay, yeah. So we'll do get rid of some iron. Nice, bump me up to 7. Probably should see if I can. Just need to move myself here. I'm blocking my little worker. Just realized. Where is that? Ooh. There we go. All right. Back to the game. Okay. So hiring these guys a 2 and a 3 because they're discounted off that. Or are they still discounted actually? I think so, right? Yeah, pay 1 less silver, and this guy's trying to get me a victory point when he's killed later. Okay, so let's go with back to the armory. Some extra strength. Let's go to the barracks. Oh, I don't have enough money, do I? Oh, I messed up maybe. Sorry, what's my hand here? Oh, I know, I can get 1. Yeah, I have 2. So obviously only this guy. Trying to get silver. 12 strength, yeah. Hildy's going for an outpost here. We lost a valued crew member at the outpost. We'll raise our mugs in honor tonight. Your turn. Yeah. Wants me to go to the barracks. I know. I need more crew members. Quit hassling me. Okay. So I need money for that, though. Yeah. So how are we gonna do that? Pitch some cards for some money. So let's go get some cards. Get some other options too. Ooh, 2 for this guy to get a 4 body in there. That was a good draw. Okay, then let's get some money. Oh, I love this game. I love the tabletop game. Makes me want to play it now. But yeah, this is awesome. I'm excited to play against others. I mean, playing against a computer is fun and all. This is just a tutorial for you that just have tuned in. Just playing through part 2 of the tutorial. Trying to just get all the things done here. Just making sure there's nothing different in the digital game before jumping into a normal game. But so far, seems exactly like the regular game with no expansions, obviously. Alright, let's go. I guess silver is good. Or provision. Silver or hire a guy at the barracks. Let's do the barracks thing. Let's go with this big body. Boom, up to 16 strength. And what was happening up at the fortress? So at the fortress, if I can get like 20, the die rolls, I feel like they go from 2 to 5. So if I'm rolling 2, I think the lowest I can get is 4. And the highest is like 10. Somewhere in between there. So if I can get like early 20s, mid 20s, then I'm rolling pretty good. But how are we gonna? Oh yeah, let's check what else. So it's just 2 provisions, 4 crew. So I just need a white worker now, really. Let's go. I guess cards is good. I don't have enough coins to get me anything going for more armor. That would be good. Fortress is ready to fall. You have the provisions and crew to take the plunder now. Okay. So it tells me to get her done. Okay, let's do it. Sure. Gold looks good. Time to earn my pay. Oh, got a 6. Up to 22. Alright, that's great. 14 victory points to 5. I like that, Hildy. Sacrifice to the Valkyrie must be made. Alright. If killed in a raid, gain a victory point. If killed, place him back in my hand. Well, this is a tutorial, but sure, let's get some more victory points. I got more cards in hand if needed. Alright. Excellent job. When only 1 set of plunder remains in the fortress, that triggers the end of the game. Well, in the tutorial, truly, but the end of the game can also be triggered when there are no Valkyrie left, or when the last offering is drawn and placed in the longhouse. Each player gets 1 final turn. Last round. Go ahead, Hildy. Oh, a little 3 victory point offering. I don't think that's going to cut it for you. But who knows what else you got going on. I'm going to get some off the armory and some off the Valkyrie. It's the final turn of the game. Look to score some final victory points by making offerings or gathering more gold. Alright, what do we got for offerings? I don't have any livestock. I don't have any iron. I only have 1 silver. So that doesn't look like that's going to happen. But rating wise, don't have enough crew member for that. Just go for a harbor, I guess. No. Oh, you can't take a white worker to the harbors. Okay, well, looks like I'm doing stuff in town here. I guess pitching some cards for gold? Gold and silver are valuable resources. The treasury allows you to discard one card to gain two. Yeah, we know. Thanks. Well, I feel like I want to keep the gain 3 victory points guy. That seems right. I'll just throw this guy away. Oh, these are in my hand, aren't they? I need to get that guy in play, but that ain't happening. And then what's happening here? Did I do this? Or I clicked the wrong thing? What happened? Oh, okay. I clicked undo, didn't I? Oh, 2 cards for 1 gold. That derp. Sure. And anything? Some gold? Does gold count? Or silver, sorry. I feel like it doesn't. Where am I on this track? Can I get... Well, if I get 2 more. I don't have... Nope, I can't. So let's just whatever. Sure. Splendid victory. You've done well. What a glorious victory. Our village is fortunate to have a bold warrior such as you. Boom. First place. Take that tutorial. Campaign. Okay, so this is your local options. You can do pass and play, which is kind of cool. I have no one to pass and play with, though, so we're going to skip that option. I can do a campaign or versus the AI. Let's do versus the AI. Just do a regular game here. Players. Say 2-player? Select a game type, normal, heroic, or Ragnarok. The AI starts the game with bonus armor. What? The AI starts the game with even more resources. No one beats Ragnarok. Oh, that's a challenge right there. But we're not going to do it in our first try. A moderately challenging game mode. We'll just do normal. Alright. So pretty. This game's awesome. Alright, here's my cards. So I think I have to choose 2 of these to discard. There's our offerings. My turn. Alright. What are we keeping and what are we discarding? So we got a Warmonger. I started looking right away at getting some cheap guys down and seeing what they can give me to get going. So she helps with victory points on offerings at the game end. Let's see if some of these abilities can get me. Take a provision. Got a hero here. Gain 1 strength for every 2 Valkyrie I've taken. Okay, that's neat. That is neat. We can go that route. Monasteries, fortresses, those are later. Harbor, this is important. So we'll keep this guy early. Can offer at the Longhouse paying 1 less plunder as silver. So let's go with... Let's get rid of those 2. Okay. So, let's get this party started. I got 2 gold. Or 2 silver, sorry, 2 silver. 2 silver. Well, I say we just go with more silver. And then let's get I don't like my cards that much. Let's get some more cards. Oh, let's get the Forger down ASAP. Gain 1 additional provision in the mill and gain 1 additional silver in the silversmith. So let's get these 2 workers out there. They'll help us here early. Alright, so let's start by silver is good, provisions are good. Yeah, let's just go provisions. Let's take this guy. So let's go with forager, hire. Done. Provisions, okay. So we got the mill juiced up, so let's go there. And let's hire another worker, and let's juice up the silversmith. Okay. Should we get another worker going here? What do we got? Well, let's get the warmonger out there. And let's feel like cards. Or play effect. What do we got for play effects? Gain an armor. We're looking for the hero. Let's go with play effects. Uh-oh, falling behind here. This is what I live for. The opponent is going for an outpost. Yeah. Getting all the goods. Probably should start doing that too. So let's do that. Let's go here. Let's go play this guy here. And let's get some extra silver because I have this crew member helping me out, which is awesome. Alright, so let's go. Feel like let me see what I got in hand here. I need 4 for her. But let me see some more. Do mill, town hall. Let's get some armor going. Okay, and then let's go silversmith. I think. Yes. Might want to do another card draw just before I commit to this hero. Maybe I get lucky and get another hero, and then they give me a different scoring option to go with. I do like the Valkyrie stuff though, and getting strength off that. But I'm definitely falling behind here in the rating category. But let's just spend another turn in the village here. Let's go extra provisions. back, do some drawing. What do I get? So I got gain 1 VP when raiding an outpost, and gain 1 additional provision in the mill. Oh man, I need some beefy strength. Eventually I'll have to kill these guys to Valkyries, which is great. Okay, so let's do... Can't go with the armory for some reason. Oh, because you need a white or gray, right? Yeah, that's right. So let's go. Where are the options? Those 3. Just draw more cards. And let's hire somebody. Alright. So let's go with our hero. We're gonna have 5 crew on our ship. Or 5 members in our crew, I guess is how you say it. Alright, I think... Are we good to start going? Gray can go there. Or there. Yeah, I'd say we go for this. But we gotta start killing crew for that. No, I say we go for the lower ones first still. What's this guy do again? Is he the... Yeah, he's the harbor victory point guy. I'm hungry for action. Awesome. There. Genre Shinobi, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Sorry, I just noticed that if you're still here. Sorry. Focused. This game's good. Okay, let's go. I mean, we could do some more raiding, but provisions are a thing. Need to get another guy in my crew here. What do I got in my hand? This outpost guy. I mean, he's helpful. So let's do that. Let's hire one of these guys. Great. Your ship's capacity is 5 crew. If you try to hire 6, you must dismiss someone to make room. Okay. Oh, he's going for outposts. This guy's pushing it up. He's got a beefy crew, though. Oh, we got the 6 full victory points there. Uh-oh. Let's go. Let me go here. Let's get rid of the jeweler. She was again an extra strength for every 2 Valkyrie, I think it was. Oh, gotta wait for these guys to. They're doing another one here. Wrecking me. Alright. Gain 1 strength for every 2 Valkyrie you've taken. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go for silversmith and provisions. I got my crew here. Valkyrie all around here. Valkyrie everywhere. I don't want to lose any crew right now. Can I go further? Not really. No, let's do some building up at the village. Okay. Let's beef up. Alright, then we will take, let's go barracks. Going up on the armory track. It's a good spot to take, that's for sure. Let's do another hire, I think. Outpost guy. Okay, let's do this. Outpost dude. Let's go for provisions. Oh, no more than 8 at the end of the turn. That's fine. Just lost one. Alright, it's outpost time, I think. Boom, overkill on the 2 points. We're on the strength. See ya. So he's going Valkyrie crazy. No, it's me that's going Valkyrie crazy. Oh, we're tied now on that track. Armor though, I'm killing him. Need 2 more armor and I've got the max of points there, so that's good. Okay, let's see if we can raid something else. Let's just get, I feel like more cards. That's what's needed right now. And then let's fire. I need at least 1. Can't do that. So silversmith. Toss a card for some cash. Let's do this one. 2 victory points and raiding an outpost. Wow. This guy will get. Throw away this one. No, let's not. Let's do this one. play effects on these guys. Whoops. What's this guy do? Oh, swap a hired crew with one in your hand. Yeah, that's a little busted. But yeah, let's do that actually. Let's get rid of this guy. I'll play this guy. Okay, and then let's pick up Gray Worker for some provisions. Okay, let's go. Oh, we got a Gray Worker. There's no post left over here, but I want to hit up one of these big things here. Monastery. Yeah, I'll definitely get the points for that. I don't think I can head up that high yet. Oh yeah. Let's kill this guy. It goes back to my hand. Okay, I need to... Let's get some money. And then let's draw some cards. Okay, okay. What's this guy doing for me? Gain 3 victory points at the game's end. So let's go armory. Should be maxed out on armor. And barracks. Let's hire this guy. Alright, now let's go higher. Oh, undo. I don't have the gold yet. I don't have the gold. So let's treasury it up, I think. Yes, let's treasury it up. 1 card for 2 silver. We'll toss this guy. Silver gain gold. No. Okay, discard that card. Okay. Then let's try to get some more money. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's do a higher the barracks. Hire this guy. Ah, look at that strength. That's awesome. Alright, then I say whites so we can get some money and have a white worker for the next turn. So we can go raiding. Hopefully up at a fortress would be awesome. So let's jump up here. Alright, what do we got up here? Got the 5 workers. Gonna lose 1 here. There's no loss yet. But, I mean, getting the extra Valkyrie increases my hero's strength for every 2. And Valkyrie is worth points at the end of the game, so that's a thing. Yeah, let's do 4 provisions or 3 provisions. Gotta spend 2 gold to go here. Yeah, let's just do this one. Alright. 36, look at that. Killer. Alright, sacrifice. I feel like it's the guy that goes back to hand. Yay! How's my Valkyrie looking? Oh, 2 more and I'm maxed out. Okay, good to know. Alright, so I have no provision, so it's provision time for sure. Take this guy back. Let's do... no, we'll do provisions. We're going raiding here. Yeah, we'll go raid. I don't know. I feel like one of these. 36? Yeah, if I have enough gold, I'll do this one in the back here. Oh, I gotta hire first, don't I? Oops. 5, 4. No, I could do one of these. Could do one of these. I could buy one more turn. Yeah, let's do it. One more turn. Let's hire. And let's take money so we can hire him again later, I guess. Oh, he's going for a monastery, it looks like. Six victory points for him. Or her, nice. He killed a guy that forced me to kill a guy. That's awesome. Stupid. Oh, I've killed in a raid. That's not a raid. Let's just get rid of this guy. Stupid idiot. Ah, screw you AI, screw you. Alright, let's just go and do this one. Costs a couple gold. Let's see what I get. 32, perfect. Just what I needed. 10 extra victory points. Awesome. 54 victory points, that's nuts. Okay. Longhouse starting to get some offerings. I need a crew. I don't think I need like an expensive crew. Let me just get the cheap one here. Yeah. And then I feel like provisions. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Let's take a peek. 20 strength, 47 victory points. It's not as high on the armor track, not as high on the Valkyrie track. 0 cards in hand. His hired crew, he's got 5 crew. I've got 5 crew. I'm holding more plunder though. I gotta start spending that for some offerings at some point. There's always like the last turn to do that too. Okay, let's see, what can I do here? What? What do I need to go over here? Gold. Ah! Of course there's not a gold there. Well, is there gold down here? Yeah, I could do this harbor. No, I can't. I don't have the proper color worker. Okay, let's just get some gold. And let's get some. Let's go for 4 victory points. Sure. 2 silver and a gold for 3. Yeah, I want to get this one, I think. If I can. I'm always going for a fortress. Okay, so it should be good. Let's see here. Yes, yes. Kill 2 guys. I think that's okay. Do not fear death. Get it? Oh, that's 9 victory points still. That's juicy. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so we're gonna send this guy back to hand, and we don't care about the jeweler anymore. The problem is, if I want to raid, so there's 1 fortress that can be grabbed before kicking off the end of game round. I need 4 workers for that, and 2 gold, 2 plunder. Okay, so I maxed out enough on armor that I don't care about the last one. I got enough for victory points purposes. Let's go. Card in hand. It's this guy. But I probably don't have enough money to get him into play. Nope. So let's go with... can't... None of these I can do even, yeah. So it's definitely a town hall. Or, sorry, not a town hall. A village action. Plunder, I guess. Maybe I should have done this one for plunder. Smith. I don't know. Darkest Argentum. Yes, many of you may die, but it's a small sacrifice I'm willing to make. Yes, correct. Especially later in the game when you know the round's going to end, like just throw them to death, get the Valkyrie. But I maxed out there, so now I can just use them for victory points. But usually I end the game with like barely any guys left in my crew. Last round, here we go. So I'm going to get most victory points on last round. I'm assuming if I can go, but I might not have enough gold here, so it might not be a raid. I can actually do a raid, but not at the fortress, because I need a white worker, I only have a gray. I wasn't paying attention there. I thought I would have had more turns. So I grab a couple gold here and lose a guy. Get a victory point at least, or I think these offerings, I think I should go offering. So let's go. Cards, no. So if I check here, victory points. I can't remember what, if silver is worth anything. Where is it? End of game, victory points, armor track, offering tiles, hired crew. Yeah, no silver, no silver. So I just, plunder's good. Let's see here. So I'm definitely going to pick this up and go for this 5 here. I have what I need for it. Can I get gold anywhere? Yeah, right here. But I only have 1 card in hand, so I can't. Armor, pointless. feel like it doesn't really matter. Sure, let's get my last armor. Why not? Whatever. Then this one here. Let's go for this. Alright, I'm at 80. 4 tracks are considered, I think. He takes another offering. Hopefully he's not holding too many of those. Boom. So there you go, I won. 86 to 70. So I had 50 victory points, 6 points from the armory track. I had 15 points from maxing out the Valkyrie track. One of my guys gave me 3 victory points at the end of the game, one of my crew members. Offerings, I only had 2, but they got me 9, which is, hey, if you're getting 4 and 5 offerings, that's good stuff. And then my plunder. Oh, sorry, this is all my plunder divided up here. So livestock, since it's for each 2, you get 1 victory point, so I had 7, so it got me 3. And then I used my last iron and gold to get the offering, so converted to a little more victory points there. So crushed it. Continue. Challenges. Oh, that's cool. Take 20 provisions. Did I do it? Did I do it? Achievement unlocked. Oh, you can't see that. It's like a little Steam pop-up there. Let me know I've unlocked the achievement. Okay, now it's saying level 2. I'm looking for 10 plunder, win a game, or raid 5 of any kind of settlement. That's cool. I like that. Achievements, that's awesome. Alright, so I am going to, let me see, I think campaign? Try out the campaign, see what's up.